Hey guys, it's India. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about budget. Okay, we are in Becoming a Boss episode 2. Okay, so I know I'm wearing the same thing as episode 1, but that's because I'm filming this video right after. Okay, don't mind me, it's fine. So let's talk about it, sis. Budget. Your budget, in fact, let me grab my iPad, hold on. Okay, so budget. I want to pull mine up. At this point, I have an Excel spreadsheet for my budget, basically just listing my inventory, where I ordered it from, how much I paid, just in a lump sum from each website or each company. And then I have another tab in Excel where I basically list everything that I bought for my business and how much it cost. So, excuse me. So this is kind of what it's looking like, you guys. So first thing I have on here is Canva. $13 a month for Canva. Canva is so important. You need Canva. Okay, this is how you're gonna make your flyers. This is how you're gonna type up like quotes if you wanna put quotes on your page. If you're having a sale, if you wanna advertise something, you're gonna need to do that in Canva. Like, it's really the best thing. You can get it for free. Canva is free, but if you want access to all the different fonts and to like some other capabilities that it has, you're gonna need to get the Pro or like the, I think it's called Canva Pro. So you will have to pay for that. Definitely worth it. You will use it a lot. I've made so many like little flyers and just little things in Canva. So definitely recommend that you get that. PicArt or PixArt is $55. I believe that's a one-time thing, I believe, for the year. That's how you kind of get, if you ever see on flyers, they have, like, let's say it's like my name, India, right? But it's glitter letters and like it's a pretty font. That's how you make those like transparent type things that you can kind of move into like a flyer. So that's how they're getting those things from Pixar, or that's one of the apps that I know of that you can do that in. The next thing is going to be Fiverr, which I mentioned in video 1, that you can use for your thank you cards, business cards, to pay a graphic designer to design that for you. So I paid someone to design my logo and to design thank you cards. I actually design my business cards myself. So yeah, and I will just send all of this to Vistaprint for it to be printed. So I paid the guy $40 and like a $2 service fee. So that was that. My virtual office was $100 for the year, which I mentioned in video 1, how important it is to have a virtual office. If you don't do that, then you can do a PO box, but I would not, under any circumstances, recommend using your personal address. The next thing is going to be your seller's permit. Or your reseller's license, whatever. It was $105 for the state of Louisiana. If you are outside of Louisiana, the price may vary. I've heard some people say it's like $200, $300. It just depends. You will have to Google that information for yourself, sis, and find out. Okay, so the next thing is going to be inventory. Now, you can spend, if you're starting, I'm gonna speak about clothes, because if you're starting lashes or lip gloss, it's gonna be cheaper. If you're starting clothes, whether it's clothes like this, or you're doing something like I'm doing, which is like pajamas, lingerie, loungewear type stuff, you can start off with as little as 1 piece, 2 pieces. You can start off with 10 pieces. And by pieces, I mean different styles of clothing, not like the number of sizes. So I purchased, I believe, 10 pieces of clothing. And I purchased like anywhere from 2 to 3 smalls, 2 to 3 mediums, and 2 to 3 larges in everything that I bought. Now, I'm not gonna launch all of that at once, because you don't want everything, you wanna have new arrivals. That's how you attract people to your stuff, to your Instagram, to your Facebook, to your YouTube, to your website. You know, when you're talking about it, you want to put like new arrivals. Stuff is loading. Can't wait for this to drop. This set is dropping Friday. Who's ready? You don't want to put everything out there at once, because then it looks so repetitive as you keep posting the same pictures over and over again. People are going to be like, sis, I already saw that. Like, I already saw it. So You just want to make sure that even if you may buy a lot, and you may buy 5 pieces, but you could launch with like 3. And then in like 2 weeks, you could come back and be like new arrivals and put out your other 2 pieces that you bought. So just think about that. That's something that I learned just through watching YouTube videos, that's the best way to do that. So in addition to that, your domain, my domain was $116. And it's for 2 years. So your domain price is going to vary. Some people's may be cheaper than mine, some may be more expensive. It depends on the domain that you have. Oh my gosh, I need water, y'all. Okay, so it depends on the domain that you get. Some domains are really expensive. Like if you try to get a domain that's similar to a domain that already exists, it's gonna be expensive. So that's just something to think about when you're looking into that. Some domains will be like 99 cents. Others will be like $11.99. So it just depends. You'll have to look into that once you've decided on a name. The other thing you're going to need to do is packaging. These are my mailers. I'll show them to you guys. These are from Amazon. So this is gonna be for for the majority of my items, because my stuff is pretty thin considering that it's like loungewear and pajamas. I'm not shipping out like jean jackets and coats and stuff like that. So my stuff is pretty thin and pretty light. So most things will be able to fit in there. If someone buys like this set by itself can fit in the bag, but if they buy this and then something else and something else, then it cannot all fit in there. And if that's the case, then I'll just use a flat rate shipping box, which I can get from the post office. So that's on that. You can do customized packaging, of course. I'm not there yet. I'm just starting out. So customized packaging will be in the future. Okay. Let's see. What else? Shopify. $312 a year plus tax. Currently, Shopify is giving away 3 months free. 3-month free trial. Usually it's a 30-day trial, but because of COVID, they're doing a 3-month trial, which is so nice. So that's wonderful. You'll get 3 months free. So for the year, it's $312 plus tax. I don't remember the monthly fee, but you can just Google that on Shopify, or just go to Shopify and they'll tell you how much it is. Next thing is my workbooks and then my ads. So my workbooks, I did buy a set of workbooks, which is pretty much all about marketing. So IG marketing, kind of developing your brand and other things like that. They're really, really great workbooks. I would recommend them. They were $50. And they're ebooks, and then you'd have to pay if you wanted them to be printed, professionally. You can print them out of your house. You'll end up using a lot of ink, so just watch out for that. But I definitely think it's worth it. I wanted to get them printed, and I just put that in my startup cost, the price to get those printed, which I believe came to $150 to get all 4 books printed, and it's probably about 200 pages. The next thing and the last thing is going to be ads. So if you got because if you're on Instagram, I know you've seen sponsored posts. And so that's basically people who pay for ads. Ads can range anywhere from $5 to $1,000, depending on how many people you want to reach and how many days you want the ad to run for. So currently I've done, I believe I've done 2 ads, and I'll tell you this is a beginner's mistake. So the first ad that I just did the ads that I wanted it to run for, I think 5 days, and it was going to be $50. But I didn't set a target audience. I just put my audience it was run audience that's similar to what you already have or whatever, which would be under my personal page, which is a terrible idea because I'm a woman and most of my followers are men. I have women followers, yes, but my demographic is mostly men. I don't want my business to target men because I'm not selling to them. I'm selling to women. So I let that ad run for, I think 2 days, and then I cut, or maybe not even 2 days. I think 24 hours maybe. And then I cut that off once I learned through watching videos and reading my workbooks that was the wrong way to go about it. So cut that ad off, started a second ad, same picture, but a second ad that targeted women only. So that's very important. And then also narrowing your age range. So age range can be anywhere from 13 to like 80 or something like that. You want to narrow it. So I made mine ages 18 to 45 because I feel like that's the audience I'm targeting to. You can narrow it down even more if you feel like your stuff is more trendy and like a 45-year-old wouldn't wear it. You can do like 18 to 30. But yeah, so just, don't make it too narrow, but narrow it so you're not, wasting basically views on someone, like a man who's 65 years old. Like, he's not about to buy that, sis. He's not gonna buy it. So just make sure you're targeting properly, okay? And then let's see. That might be it. For the budget, that's all the money I've spent so far. So, and I bought a label maker. You do not have to do this. The label maker is definitely optional. Label makers, the Dymo label maker 4XL, which is what people recommend, is $300. Everybody does not have $300 lying around, and the label maker is not necessary. However, you will end up spending so much money on ink from printing all those labels at home. And then if you have to buy a printer, that it's practically going to equate to the price of a label maker by the time you're done. Okay, so with the label maker, you do not buy ink. It's a thermal label maker. So I think you literally just I don't know if you have to plug it in or if it's wireless or whatever, but you never buy ink for it. You're just going to buy the rolls of labels and that's it. So I feel like it's a good investment. Of course, that's something you can get later on. You don't have to get that right now, but you will end up spending quite a bit of money on ink for your printer for printing all those labels. So yeah, in total, I have spent about $2,500 on my business, listing out everything I just told you, as well as all the inventory that I've purchased. That's about how much I've spent so far. I don't really see any more expenses coming. The only thing I'll be spending money on kind of like from here on out, from here to like my launch date, will be marketing. So any more ads I run, if I like IG and like Facebook ads that I run, if I send, something to someone to post on their story or something like that, I will have to pay for that. But as far as like big stuff, no, I'm pretty much done. So you can definitely start your business with less than that. You do not, like I said, you don't need a label maker. Mine is $300. You don't need 10 pieces of inventory. I spent a little over $1,000 on inventory. You don't have to do that. You can have a budget of $500. Just say you have $500 and then get what you can get with that. So yeah, just, look at things, look and see where you can cut cost, but don't cut cost on things that are necessary to make your business look professional, to make it look nice. Don't cut cost. Don't say, I'm gonna make my own logo, and then you make your logo and it really looks like trash and you try to pass it off as something good when you could have just paid somebody $40 to do it. But at the same time, don't pay somebody $700 to make a website when you can just get on YouTube and research how to make a good website on Shopify. Try things yourself, and then if it looks like you're failing at it, then look and see how much it would be to pay someone to do X, Y, and Z. So yeah, just make a list of everything you need to do, kind of estimate how much it's gonna be for each thing, and see if you have the money to do it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you need to wait another month. I don't like to do things half-ass, period. If I'm doing something, it's going to be done right. It's gonna be done right, that's it. If I have to piecemeal something together, I'm not gonna do it. So save your money, and if you cannot afford to do it right, and just wait. Maybe you don't have a summer launch, maybe you have a fall launch. Maybe you can launch in September. Maybe you have a holiday launch. Maybe you start promoting in October and you launch November 1, right before the holidays, boom. So just take your time, gather your money. Maybe 2020 is not it. Maybe you need to wait till 2021. But there's nothing wrong with doing research ahead of time and just getting your ideas in order and seeing, how exactly you're going to go about this. So yes, I want you guys to leave all your comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to go to Ajay Official, which is my company. This two-piece, if you did not watch video 1, is from my company as well. It is the shorts and then the top and then the shorts. And it's like it has pockets too, for people who like pockets. And it's like just a little cute velour set. Not velour, terry cloth. It's like a terry cloth material. It's soft, but it's comfy. It's still cute because it's kind of like fitted or whatever. So yeah, this will be dropping on my website also, which I did not mention in video 1. I don't think I did, or maybe I did. I will be hosting a giveaway before my company launches. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Follow the Instagram page, you guys, so you can stay updated on everything that's going on. Once again, leave your comments down below because I will be doing a Q&A for episode 6, answering you guys' questions in that and going into depth and intricate detail on some other things that you guys may want to know about or something that I kind of just glossed over and you want some more information about it. So that's it. I'm done rambling. I will see y'all in my next video, episode 3. Stay tuned every Friday. Okay. Bye, guys.